My name is Marissa Zimmerman, and I will be presenting about the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. Education for All Handicapped Children Act was enacted in 1975. It was renamed the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act in 1997 and revised in 2004. The IDEA aims to curb educational problems associated with low expectations and insufficient focus on alternative research, teaching methods, and tools. Following are the 6 major principles of the IDEA. Free appropriate public education, appropriate evaluation, individualized education program, least restrictive environment, parent and student participation, decision making, and procedural safeguards. Free appropriate public education. All eligible students with disabilities will be educated at public expense, making it free. A child with a disability is entitled to an education appropriate for his or her special needs. Children with disabilities, regardless of the severity of their disabilities, have the right to be educated under public supervision. And then education must be provided to every eligible school-age child with a disability, ages 3 to 21. Appropriate evaluation. The IDEA requires that a student must receive an evaluation prior to the provision of special education services. It is the responsibilities of the school district and charter schools to identify, locate, and evaluate all students eligible for special education. Individualized Education Program, or an IEP. An IEP is a written statement for each child with a disability that is developed, reviewed, and revised annually by a team made up of educators, parents, the student when necessary, and an expert who is needed for the development of the student's special education program. Least restrictive environment, LRE. This principle focuses on how the students learn and how the students can be successful wherever they are located with the resources that are provided to them. Eligible students will be educated to the maximum extent appropriate to their special needs. Parent and student participation in decision making. Parents and students should be involved in the development, review, and revision of the IEP, education placement decisions, determining what data needs to be collected during evaluation, reviewing evaluation data, and transition planning and services starting at age 14. Procedural safeguards. Parents are entitled to access student records. They may obtain copies of educational records for their child. They may review educational records for their child, and they may place a statement of correction or explanation in the student's record if it contains something they disagree with. There are many types of disabilities covered under the IDEA: autism, visual impairment, hearing impairments, developmental delay, emotional, intellectual, speech and language impairment, traumatic brain injury, orthopedic, and cognitive learning disabilities.